Welcome to 580 Exchange. Today I am sitting down with the incredible Daphnie Glenn, our Director of First Generation Programs here at Converse and Student Success Initiatives here in the beautiful SGA Multicultural Suites, where you get to work every day.
I know it.
Usually packed with students. I'm sure they're all in the library studying right now, right, Daphne?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, always, always. Well, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks.
As you know, one of my favorite catchphrases is Converse is relentlessly student focused. And I know we live that out here every day. That means fostering an environment where all of our students can thrive, especially our first generation students. And that's a big part of our successful campus culture here. So I wanted to ask our first question, what does being a first generation college student mean for you?
Yeah. Being first generation means that you are stepping into uncharted territory. And I believe that even when I was in college, I had a similar story to our students now. I had my mom who ended up going into the hospital a couple of days before college started. And there were so many unknowns for me. And so I know that this comes full circle for me to be able to impact student lives now that are coming to my office and visiting me. We have the opportunity to help them to impact the world as they see it today. And the only way that they can do that is by being in a college setting, being able to advance their education and focusing on themselves and how they can better their lives with their families. And so I'm really excited that Converse has the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. Being an 18-year-old is such an amazing time of volatility in someone's life anyway, but you get those complications like you experienced with your mother, and it can so easily derail somebody's journey. So it's great that we have the support here, the people here that can help students through that. Is there a particular student whose educational journey you would like to highlight from the First Gen program?
Well, there's so many. As you can see, it's quiet in here now, but a little later today, there will be lots of students that stop by. So there's so many students that I could probably highlight, I could update you on. But some of those student situations that I get to see in my office, they may come from a single parent home. They may have family that attended college outside of the United States. A lot of different situations that come up, but they just need that initial push to get past the finish line. And so I'm really excited that all of the programs and initiatives that we are putting forward, we're making sure that they not only get to college, but they are able to thrive here. They're able to do what they can socially and personally, and also hopefully leave here with a job. And so we're busy working to make sure that they have those resources that they need to be their best self. So some of the students that come to me, they have started out and were a little bit unsure about what life looked like for them or what it looked like for their family. But I've been able to help them walk across that finish line and know that they have either the job or they at least have some type of plan for life. And that's the best thing that I could ever.
All that life coaching that happens right here. I'm going to get an appointment with you, and
I'm
going to come help set my life track. That's awesome, Daphne. In November, we get to celebrate First Generation College Student Day, which is phenomenal. I know that's coming up soon. In what ways do you believe First Generation students being here enrich our overall campus community?
It provides so much diversity. You know, our institution was founded on individuals coming to the campus and having difference, you know, and so allowing students to find a place where they belong and allowing them to be able to just explore their differences and find out about themselves while they're here. You know, our office is, we make it available for our students to, we hold up the mirror and allow them to see themselves. They may come to campus feeling one way about their experience and their life, but we say, hey, you know, this is you, but even before you get here, we're going to help you create this path before you even come up with a circumstance or you even have an issue. We kind of figure those things out for them along the way. And it's just been so great to be able to see what ways we can not only impact our faculty and staff, we're able to encourage them to understand what our first gen students are experiencing, and then highlight and celebrate our students. So this is a charge that everyone is responsible for. And so I'm super, super excited that we get to celebrate them every day. Of course, I do it every day, but specifically on that week.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun week. And it does create this incredible mosaic on our campus where so many different people from different backgrounds and perspectives are able to come together and understand each other, just like the beautiful window behind us here in the space. Now, I know you are not only an employee here at Converse and an incredible mentor, but you are also a graduate student.
Ah, yes, put on that hat.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. So, as part of having this dual role on our campus, what are some of the things that you have experienced in your dissertation process, and what are you learning from your graduate study that you're able to bring back to your work supporting our first gen students?
Yeah, well, I actually always wanted to, continue my education, and I know that with a position like mine, I'm always needing to learn and being able to be flexible with student needs. My dissertation research was actually pretty much birthed out of my office. I had students that came by that were experiencing academic ineligibility and those first gen student athletes, and so having the opportunity to be curious about what are they experiencing, why is this occurring, and hopefully I'll be able to come out with some best practices so that institutions across the world can understand, hey, these are what first gen student athletes are dealing with, and this is how we solve this problem. So I'm super excited to be a student again and learn more from our students. They are teaching me so much more than I could ever imagine. So it's kind of like a mutual relationship there.
Oh, that's awesome. And one of the things I love about our doctoral program is that you can take real life case studies
Real
from your
life.
work and bring them into your graduate studies so that you're going to be a leading expert on these questions of eligibility. We'll have you on panels with the NCAA.
I love it. I
And,
love it.
yeah. Dr. Daphnie Glenn.
Put it in the
soon to
atmosphere
be,
for
soon
me.
to be. We'll talk it into existence. Alongside our recent Power Ed grants that I know you were instrumental in helping us secure, we've had great gifts from individual donors, including Emily Jones Rushing, class of 73, and Dr. Charlotte Boone Halagiolu, I love her middle name, class of 64. And they've made a tremendous impact in helping to curate these transformational experiences that you provide for our first generation students. Could you speak to how those investments go directly to the frontline work that you're able to do with our students?
Absolutely. This is my favorite part to talk about.
Yeah.
We have had some amazing donors, individuals, alumni, or individuals across the state who have not only helped us create, but sustain these transformative experiences for our students. And what I believe is that, when I first initially started in this position, it was an inaugural role. Converse took a chance on understanding first gen students. And so within this time, we've able closely, I would probably say $200,000 to $300,000 of outside funding that goes directly back to our students. So you see students in here and they sometimes have additional needs that may not get talked about across campus. But we're able to provide that, and it's no questions asked. It's I'm going to eliminate these barriers for you and do whatever I can to make sure that you succeed.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the gas in the car. I don't care if it's the computer that you might need or books. We have been able to work with individuals who are so passionate about making sure that our students get across that finish line, and it empowers my work every day. So to know that I am supported not only by Converse, but people outside of the university that see the work that we're doing and they want to make a difference. And so every student that we encounter, every student that we come across, they do have a story. And so I get to play a part in helping tell that story for others.
Yeah.
And it is so, so rewarding. So I definitely am very, very thankful for the individuals who do give, because it does go right directly into the hands, into the pockets, into the student accounts of all of the students that we're working with.
That's great. And for a first generation student to be able to get to that academic conference for the first time, to see this is the path that I could take, I mean, it's transformative.
Yeah.
And you get to be part of that transformation.
So lucky.
What a great gig.
So
It's
lucky.
awesome. Yeah. Well, I think you can all see why our first generation students love being mentored by Daphne. She's just such a great asset to Converse and such a wonderful person to have on our team. So we appreciate everything you're doing. And looking out on the horizon, how would you see these first generations changing the world after the support that they're getting?
Yeah, I would love to see them stay here in Spartanburg. I'm actually from Greenville, but attended school at a local college in the state. And so this has been an opportunity for me. And I see a lot of other students vibing and being in a vibrant place just like this. I believe that when it comes to alumni support and community, we have what it takes to allow those students to thrive right here. So I would love to see there be more career pipelines. I would love to have more opportunities for them to stay here in Spartanburg, but also to get the opportunities that they need to give back to Converse.
Yeah.
And so I'm hopeful that there will be opportunities in the future for us to advance our program. Hopefully, potentially dream big, have a center one day where students can still be in a space like this, but know that they belong here. And it's a hope for me.
Yeah, we pour into them and they pour into Spartanburg. I mean, that's the dream. Well, thank you for everything you're doing, Daphne. And thank you all for tuning into the 580 Exchange. We look forward to seeing you next time, and go Valkyries.
Woo-hoo!